The United High School Longhorns football team has seen many triumphs under the leadership of their head coach, David Sanchez, who is undoubtedly one of the best football coaches in the state of Texas. As a matter of fact, he has recently become the #1 Hispanic football coach in the state with 208 career victories so far. Coach David Sanchez has been a school coach for 40 years and a head football coach for 28. His first job as head football coach was at Nixon High School in the 1990s, where he led that team to a string of victories, including a by-district championship. Since then, he went on to coach at Holmes High School in San Antonio before returning to Laredo to coach the United High School Longhorns. The Longhorns had been struggling for many seasons, so Coach Sanchez began working on rebuilding and reinvigorating the team. UISD athletic coordinator Jose Briones was on the coaching staff of the United Longhorns that year. He remembered how their first game of that season against the Robstown High School Cotton Pickers ended.
We ended up losing 42-21 or something in that neighborhood. We're walking back to the locker room after the game, and a parent is walking fast towards us. We are expecting our first Northside parental complaint of the season. The mother says, "That was a great game." She went on to say, "We just scored more points tonight than the last 2 years combined." She said, "The band was so happy they finally got to play the fight song."
Today, the United Longhorns are one of the premier high school football teams in South Texas. Last season, they won the District 29 6A title with a perfect 6-0 record. Undefeated district champions.
You know, they didn't come with
United High School assistant principal Gilbert Moreno, who was a coach himself before becoming an administrator, talked about how Coach Sanchez has set the standard for other local coaches.
Well, in '97, I was a senior in high school, and he was the head football coach at my high school. Fast forward now into where we're at, I started my coaching career at Nixon, and then eventually jumps on to Alexander. And his influence has always been within those halls, within that coaching staff that we had, and he was the standard of where we wanted to be while we were in those teams. Through him, they've made me a better administrator because of those lessons, and now I bring that leadership as well. But it's all started because of Coach Sanchez and what he started back in '97 when I was a senior in high school, and just watching him.
When this season opened, Coach Sanchez was tied with Coach Alex Leal of Raymondville with 207 career wins. It was at the season opener against the United South Panthers that the Longhorns bested their rivals, and Coach Sanchez got his 208th win, making him the most successful Hispanic high school football coach in Texas. A special ceremony was held at United High School's library to honor Coach Sanchez. School faculty, administrators, and fellow coaches were there to recognize him and celebrate this important milestone. United High School principal Alberto Aleman presented Coach Sanchez with a plaque commemorating his high achievement. Coach Sanchez told us that the true reward for being a coach has been the people with whom he has worked.
It's just awesome to look back and think about all the things that have happened in my life, how blessed I've been to meet so many people and work with so many coaches and, get to know, their families and it's just, it's a special feeling, and obviously, I hope that I can go a few more and continue to be successful, and more than anything, to change lives in our students and to get to know kids and their families and coaches and their wives and their kids, and all that to me is so important that we bring that love to the team and that family atmosphere.
Physical education is not just about teaching students about exercise and sports. Much of it is about learning to apply ourselves in any situation life may throw at us. United High School principal Alberto Aleman tries to employ the values students learn in physical education in all instruction at his school.
Each and every year, you look at how the student body is doing and how you can improve. And so back then I said, you know what? The lessons that you're teaching your players should be in every classroom, should be developed by teachers as well to make it a better student body.
I think that if we can teach kids how to work hard, be dedicated, be committed, be loyal, and those are all such great qualities to learn, for the remainder of their life, because if they can be dependable and they're going to work hard and they're going to be loyal, then they're going to be employed somewhere, and they're going to have a chance to better their lives and move up the ladder and be successful.
He says that the secret to his success is not in himself, but in the people, both coaches and players with whom he has worked.
You got to surround yourself around, great people that are going to be dedicated and are going to work hard. And, you also have to be blessed with some talent, and more than anything, kids that are willing to commit and work hard and love and not be selfish, and have that common goal of, together as a family we can do it. And other than that, I don't think there's any secret.
However, in the end, it isn't about how much you can do, but how well you can do it.
It's not about how much we do, it's about how good we do the things that we do, that are going to give us a chance to be successful. Some people want to do so many things that you're not good at anything, So, there's got to be that commitment to, what are we about?
The true skill learned in school through every subject and discipline, including physical education, is how to persevere and succeed. And it's because of educators like Coach David Sanchez that at UISD, we don't just win championships, we produce champions. For United Independent School District, I'm Jose Sanchez.